Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where looks like someone is clocking out. Today we're diving into MSCI Incorporated's latest filing, and it's all about a big leadership shuffle that's about to happen. Think of it as a behind the scenes look at how a major financial information company is preparing for succession. Before we jump in, if you like getting the real story behind company news and not just the press release fluff, make sure you are subscribed. And hey, join our Discord community. The link is in the description below for more discussions like this. Alright, so on the 12th of November 2025, Mr. C.D. Bear Pettit, a key figure at MSI, let the company know he is hanging up his hat and retiring. Now, retirement is usually a pretty straightforward thing, but in the world of big corporations, especially one like MSCI, which deals with crucial financial indexes and data, it's never just retirement. It is about making sure everything keeps running smoothly. So Mr. Pettit is stepping down from his role as Chief Operating Officer, or COO, right away on the 12th of November 2025. That is the immediate change, but it's not a full break. He's going to stick around as president and stay on the company's board of directors, the group that oversees everything, until the 1st of March in 2026. This gives MSCI a good chunk of time to transition his responsibilities, which is always a good sign. They want to avoid any hiccups, and that's smart. And get this, they're even planning to keep him on in an advisory role until sometime in the third quarter of 2026. This means he'll still be lending his expertise, helping to make sure his replacements can take over without missing a beat. It is like a seasoned pro passing the torch very, very carefully. This kind of planned transition usually signals good leadership that's thinking ahead. Now, here is another key piece of the puzzle. As Mr. Pettit's retirement unfolds, the current Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Henry A. Fernandez, will be taking on the additional title of President starting the 1st of March 2026. So Mr. Fernandez will be wearing two hats, CEO and President, and the report makes it clear. There are no changes to his pay related to this. This often happens when a company wants to keep leadership consolidated during a transition period, especially if they're confident in the CEO's ability to handle more. And to top it off, the board itself will shrink slightly, going from 12 directors to 11, also effective the 1st of March 2026. This is likely a consequence of Mr. Pettit stepping down from the board. It's a small change, but it reflects the adjustments happening at the top. The company also put out a press release about this leadership change on the 17th of November 2025, just a few days after this report was filed. This is pretty standard practice to let the public and the market know about significant executive moves. This press release, which is filed with the report as Exhibit 99.1, confirms the news about Bear Pettit retiring as president. And as usual, the report is signed off by the top boss, Henry A. Fernandez himself, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, on the 17th of November 2025. So what does this all mean for us looking at MSCI? Well, this filing isn't about financial performance in terms of numbers we can analyze here. It is purely about governance and people, but the story it tells is one of careful planning and stability, at least for now. The fact that they're ensuring a long transition period with Mr. Pettit staying on in an advisory role is a strong positive signal. It suggests they value his experience and want to leverage it to guarantee a smooth handover. Combining the CEO and President roles for Mr. Fernandez also shows a level of confidence in his leadership. A potential risk to watch out for in the future, though, is what comes next after Mr. Pettit's tenure completely ends. Will a new president be appointed? How will the leadership structure evolve? These are questions that will likely be answered in future filings. For MSI, stability in leadership is crucial. They are a major player in the financial data and index world, providing benchmarks that trillions of dollars are tracked against. Any perceived instability at the top could, in theory, ripple through the markets that rely on their services. However, their proactive approach here seems designed to prevent exactly that. Looking ahead, Mississippi CI strategy will likely continue to focus on innovation and expanding their data and analytics offerings, especially in areas like ESG, that is environmental, social, and governance factors in investing. This leadership transition handled this way should allow them to maintain focus on those strategic goals without disruption. Overall, this filing signals a well-managed leadership change at MSCI. It is not a dramatic shake-up, but a deliberate and orderly succession, which is generally a sign of a healthy, well-run company. Alright, that is our deep dive into MSCI's leadership transition. What do you think about this planned retirement and succession? Does it make you more or less confident in MSCI's future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps us out, and subscribe for more corporate insights. And don't forget to join our growing Discord community. Link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.